Law enforcement in schools are working right now to make sure something like this never happens again. It's been 6 weeks since the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting. Part of keeping Florida kids safe involves adding security to every school in the state. We've been on top of this new rule since the day it was introduced. And now one county is officially hiring new deputies to keep schools safe. 10 News reporter Isabel Mascareñas explains what the Sarasota sheriff is now looking for.
When Sarasota's elementary school students return from spring break on Monday, they'll find a law enforcement officer on campus for the remainder of the school year. But what about next year? Well, the Sarasota Sheriff's Office is hiring 14 good men or women for its School Resource Deputy 2 program. Do you have what they're looking for and what these kids need?
So right now we're really looking for certified law enforcement, primarily retired cops.
Sarasota Sheriff Tom Knight says the candidates will go through 7 weeks of training.
We're going to train them in crisis intervention, active shooter, make sure they do CPR. But we're looking for somebody who really cares about children, who wants to get back in uniform. They can have great health benefits.
The SRD2 position pays $23.50 an hour, works 187 days a year, and has the same days off as the students, but are not like a traditional school resource officer.
These are going to be purely for security purposes. They're not going to be mentoring, not going to be teaching, not going to be interacting with parents or be inside the classrooms with the students, which our typical school resource deputies do. They're there purely to keep the kids safe, be on the campus when the children are on the campus, and to be the eyes and ears on the campus, and to be that deterrent, prevention, and if something bad should happen, they will be the one to make the confrontation with an active shooter.
During a school board workshop last week, the superintendent said the sheriff would be willing to extend his program to elementary schools in the cities of Northport and Sarasota. But the sheriff says that was not part of his proposal.
I want to see how the program works. When you start any new program, any organization, you're going to make sure it works first. If it does work and the cities want that help and assistance, I would be sensitive to what the city police and the city managers want. But certainly we're here to help the school district out and help save them money.
In Sarasota, Isabel Mascareñas, 10 News.
While the sheriff has a plan for the unincorporated parts of the county, the cities of Northport and Sarasota, they're still working on theirs. Northport police, they are talking with the school board, and Sarasota police has a plan that will be submitted to the city manager by the end of the week. The sheriff's SDRII program saves the school district $961,000. That's compared to traditional school resource officers. The sheriff will pay for training and recruiting. The district pays for the salaries.